Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is another video, about a week and some change out from the fight on the real TBE, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. He has returned to boxing as a world champion following his amazing masterclass, dominant performance over the previously unbeaten Calify of the UK. Now, Chocolatito Gonzalez has been speaking to the media. He's been speaking to boxing scene recently about just where he's at in his career, and I think it's bad news for the entire super flyweight division. And if you're on the pound for pound list in boxing, it's also bad news for you too, because you might lose your spot to Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez very soon in the near future. So here's what Roman Gonzalez had to say in regards to his mental state as to where he's at in his career at the moment. He said, I quote, "I needed the break. I had the chance to rest up a bit and focus on my family, and I feel the hunger again." Now listen, I'm gonna stand up and I'm just gonna pace back and forth because that's great news to hear on True School Sports about Chocolatito Gonzalez. That's fantastic news to hear about Chocolatito Gonzalez, because listen up real good. All right, a hungry and happy Chocolatito Gonzalez is a dangerous Chocolatito Gonzalez. Okay, we saw what he did to the Calify of the world, and I know people are gonna question Calify's resume and credentials, how good he was, but listen. Calify fought some other decent fighters during his title reign, and some of them gave him tough fights. Some of them might have arguably won, but they didn't embarrass him like Chocolatito did. I mean, Calify hasn't even been on social media since he lost to Chocolatito Gonzalez. He's gone into hiding, so I'm just saying. That's the fact of the matter. Now, the good thing for Chocolatito is that he has great opponents around his weight class. He's got the Rung Vasai, who's coming back to the ring April the 4th. He's got Kazuzoto Ioka, Japan's first three or four division champion. He's got Gaio Estrada in the rematch. And by the way, he's going to whoop Guy when he fights him. Remember I said that. He's got a lot of great opposition around his weight class. And also, the other news in this video is that Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez has returned and ascended up the Ring Magazine rankings. Before the Calify fight, he was previously ranked number 6 on Ring Magazine. Now he shot all the way up to number 2 on Ring Magazine, only behind Rung Vasai, who we lost to twice, and behind the guy that many feel is the consensus best 115-pound fighter in the world in Gaio Estrada. So listen, that win has added a new wrinkle of excitement to the super flyweight division. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez is hungry again. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez is champion again. And Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, he's looking to put the finishing touches on what's been a great career. So I'm gonna put it to you guys like this: unless he fights Rung Vasai, I'm picking him to win every fight he's in from this point forward. I'm picking him to win every single fight because, as I've said many times before, Gaio Estrada is not beating Chocolatito because he can't back him up. I don't think he can hurt him, to the point where he's going to stop him or put him on his ass. But we'll see. Everybody says that this is his weight class, and when they fought early in their career, he was young and he had all this stuff going on outside the ring. So we are going to see when Gaio Estrada gets into the ring with Chocolatito Gonzalez. But I'm just telling you right now, he does not have the style to beat Chocolatito Gonzalez. But again, Roman Gonzalez has once again found his hunger for boxing, which I think is great because it's clear to see. Like, if we go back and watch the second Rung Vasai fight, the rematch, he had you knew going to the ring on that particular night, you could tell something was off about him, and rightfully so. This is a guy that had just lost his trainer not too long before that fight. He had lost a really close, tough, and hellacious first fight, Rung Vasai, and the trainer he had at the time was trying to change his style into a style that he was not used to fighting. So it was the perfect storm for him to get his ass knocked out against Rung Vasai, and that's what happened. But he took time off after years and years and years of boxing nonstop, fighting top competition. From basically the time he got to America to that second Rung Vasai loss, he had been fighting nothing but either world champions or guys who were world championship caliber fighters. So now that his hunger is back, I genuinely think that I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to be as good as he was in 2015 or 2014, because that's a very, very unrealistic expectation. And I don't think I put that on Chocolatito because he was at such an exceptional level back then that it's just not fair to put that on him. But can he still become the #1 super flyweight in the world Is that out the realm of possibility? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because ever since he's got with Marcos Caballero, his new trainer, it started off in the Moises Fuentes fight. You saw the devastating knockout he delivered in that fight, and then you saw the devastating knockout he delivered in the Calio 5 fight. So, he's fighting guys that were world champions, undefeated world champions, former world champions, and he's absolutely knocking the daylights out these guys. And it's because of the subtle changes that he's made with Marcos Caballero to his style. And it goes to show you, like in boxing, sometimes a fighter loses and he feels like he's got to change everything about himself. And it's really not. You don't got to change everything about yourself. You just got to change a couple of things, and it makes a world of difference, particularly at that world championship, world class, level of boxing. But that's what it is. Romo Gonzalez is hungry again. Ring Magazine has done right by him. Shout out to Doug Fisher, one of the best journalists in the world. Him and the fine folks at Ring Magazine have done right by Chocolatito, and they have rated him the #2 Ring Magazine flyweight in the world, only behind the champion of the division, Gallo Estrada, the lineal champion of the division, Gallo Estrada, and the guy that beat the hell out of Romo Gonzalez, Cedric gets so wrong besides. So, 115 is going to be a lot of fun to cover. I know we got some big fights coming up in the future, like Cazorla Ioka versus Kosi Tanaka, which is going to probably determine who Chocolatito fights next, depending on who wins. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Chocolatito says he's hungry again. He's now #2 ranked by Ring Magazine in the super flyweight division. So leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these damn videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.